We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Cleveland Browns. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Right away, they'll change the look.
Blue striker. Ready.
A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. And now Love going to change things up. Throwing on 2nd down. Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That goes for a... Gain of 31.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line.
Red 33. Yellow. Claws red. White blue. Cut.
Now Love. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. But it's going to be 2nd down. We can look at this Browns defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Here's Love. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Down. 45. Wyatt.
Now they'll change things up.
Green Jack.
Love looking to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Prater for the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's a rookie from Tennessee. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This defense for the Packers, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Come on, set.
Sanders. The throw left sideline falls incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. And it's 3rd down. And you look at this Packers defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Street. 79 Broncos. 18 Dragon 60.
And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Trap 60. Buffalo 18. Hurt. Panther 11. 60 Maverick.
Throwing, Sanders. He's got a man. That's Bond. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Browns are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind is certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Here's Sanders. He'll swing this out to Sampson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Sanders going to throw again. And that'll be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Panther 60.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
19 tight, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Set, hurt. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents. Had no command that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
On the
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Shot.
Well, Love wants to shift things around. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Black 40.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Love from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
That's pulled in at the 32. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
That's good for a Browns.
Ready? Hot 70, hot 70.
The 13-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Ready?
To throw now, here's Sanders. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Dylan Sampson from 6 yards away. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt it in, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A few moving pieces on that play, because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Yellow, 43.
On play action. Love to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Myles Garrett. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. 3rd down and 10.
Let's go. Field, right, ready.
Throwing. Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, After such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown, and their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Ready, go!
So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
And let's see, the Packers defensively 6 DBs, so a dime look on 3rd.
Could play coverage or bring pressure.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
Get it! Let go!
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Packers' 44-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Tag! Cowboy 80! Ready!
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
On the ball now!
That's good for a Browns first down.
Sanders to throw. Setting up the screen for Sampson. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
70 Timberwolves! Hurt! 1979 Broncos!
To throw is Sanders. That's going to be caught by Judy. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Big Lion! Here we go! Viking 18!
Now Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Let's go! 19, Cardinals.
Jenkins is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. You just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. To throw now. Here's Love. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Love. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now he's loose down the middle of the field. The race is on. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point good by Prater. And we are tied at 14.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Stephanie! Panther 11! Panther 11! 1965, 7-5, Buffalo 18. Panther 60, Panther 60. Riggs. Knock Jackson. Rig alert. 18, Pioneer. Hurt. Ready up.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Now he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
They'll take over first down 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
And they'll go on the ground. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Drill, 52. Claws red.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Love. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready?
Jacobs going to try the middle. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Packers have moved out in front. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
21. Browns 14. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On the jump.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Looking to throw. Sanders. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in the colleges delivered to the NFL.
Come on. Hey, Crash. Bronco 80. Ready.
They'll run on first down. Sampson. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19.
An inside run with Judkins. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here is 3rd and 5.
Ready. Check. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Trying to hammer it in with Judkins. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Eagles. Let's go. Ready.
Back to throw. Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Shedeur Sanders taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hope that they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Love now. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one. At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they've had some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Check match. Check match. Cougar Knights.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
2nd and 1 from the 2.
No. Check. Bronco switch. Alert. Bronco 80. Cougar 19. Rig. Hey. Check. Ready.
A give up the middle. Judkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Packers 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Here we go.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 35-yard line. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Ready up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right, 95.
And now Love going to change things up.
Ready?
To throw again on 2nd down. Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well have sent a skywriter above the stadium saying, we don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
And the kick for the 41-year-old is up and good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the double.
Looking to put a drive together.
Down. Top. Hurt. Mustang. 18 Rattler. Cap 6. Street. Rip. Hey, smash. 18. Pioneer. Steady.
Here's Sanders throwing to start the drive. That's taken in by Bond. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football and be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Second and 9 now. Now he's going to step up and run. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Let's go now. Let's go.
On first down, here's Jenkins. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook that can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Here's first down.
Down. Yellow. 22. Set.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 122 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Once again, it's Jacobs. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Ready. 10 black. Edo blue. You yellow.
Love looking to throw it.
That's complete right around the 8. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The dog pound barking as loud as they can here. 3rd down.
Let's smash. Red. 52 blue. Light blue. Hut.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Partner, they've got 1 chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Blue striker.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
The score, Packers 31, Browns 28. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll look to throw.
Open man is Bond. He's got it.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Let's go now.
He's back to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Ready.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Here it is, 4th and inches. Oh, that a very short gain. They do get a first, but short pickups, not what they're looking for.
A big conversion on 4th down, but no timeouts left, so you got to go quick here.
This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down.
Kirk, 19 tight, 19 tight. Steady.
Back to throw.
They will find Judy. And they'll get him down after a gain of 7, but they'll happily give him that. Here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And now down to 14 as he spikes it to stop the clock.
Got it. Ready?
A big play looming on 3rd down.
Here we go. Start. 70 Lions. Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Hurry, 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 hurry.
50 yards on the play. That's good for a Browns.
It was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think hope was wearing one jersey and worry was wearing another.